yes, I think it could be troubling for the area if it goes unstemmed.
It could be a catastrophe if people from downstate, other people who are much more conservative and they boil their water anyway, you know what I mean? They would really freak out and not go. I believe that, if it were really out there more, people would not travel. I think it would bring down everything. It could potentially.
It certainly can. That's one of the things you think of when you come to northern Michigan is pure Michigan, and this is the epitome of pure Michigan. And if you have the TCE, then it's tainted Michigan, which doesn't quite go with the pure Michigan logo. So I think it would be a problem. It would be something that would be difficult to overcome, and as due to that, something should be done to stem it now, if nothing other than research.
In Antrim County, Bel Air is a real, it's the county seat. It's a more, what do I want to say, affluential area. I think if and when this gets out more, I think it could potentially be terrible.
I know that it's not a cheap thing, and I know that when I was before I was on the board, we had some local businesses, and I know this firsthand just based on working here. We had some local businesses, we had some businesses that wanted to come into town, into Mansalona. One is for example, one is a car wash. And to hook up a new business for a car wash, it was up to $25,000. That's just for hookup for MASA. That's too expensive. I mean, so why would I want to bring a new business to Mansalona when I can put that same business into, and I'm just naming like East Jordan or Kalkaska or maybe Bel Air for considerably less.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include your usage of water. That includes just hookup for up to $25,000. Now, they came back and offered, these people a better price and whatever, but it was still, it's still outrageously expensive. Years ago, I felt like, if I remember the numbers right, years ago, it was a new home. If you want to build a new home, and you want to get hooked up to MASA, it was up to $7,000. That's just for water hookup. That includes usage, and usage isn't that expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive, but that's a lot of money when just to have a hookup, somebody hook up water. So I guess as a business owner, that is for a small company like us, which is an independent company, family owned. Let's say it's that $15,000. That's a lot of money. And maybe for smaller companies, even yet, that's a lot of money, because we are on a well here. So I don't necessarily know that plume will reach us, but you never know where it's going to go. But it affect businesses somewhere. It has to. That's a lot of money. It's very unfortunate that we can't have new businesses move in because of the cost to hook up. I mean, we've had one or two, but into a small town like Mansalona. But yeah, it's unfortunate. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
It is.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I would go somewhere else where, like East Jordan, it's $2,000 to hook up to their water versus $25,000.
Well, it obviously would not be when you are talking about your ability to be a steward of the land and living in the wilderness and bringing kids here in beautiful water like Torch Lake, to have the threat that we would have to do something to our own drinking water in order to make it good for the kids if the plume were to come this far, that's a problem, and it would not be a good marketing tool for us at all. It would, we would have to explain that away, and that could be a problem. It could be a big problem.